I'm giving myself 4 flat tires, 12 miles from the pavement. I've got 1 spare tire and a repair kit. 2 of these tools I've never used before. Every one of them has to hold all the way out or it's gonna be a long day. These tires in my Jeep Midnight have about 7 years on them. They're getting replaced after this. I'm headed to the tire shop when we're done. So before they go, let's find out what it takes to fix 4 different tire emergencies out on the trail. Nail on the tread. This plug's gonna have to hold all the way out. If I burn the spare on the first one, then all the other repairs aren't gonna have any kind of safety net. Ream the hole first. This roughens and widens it so the plug has something to grip. Skip this step and the plug won't hold. That plug goes in. Pull the tool out. Trim off the excess. Now I need to air up. This is the real test. A plug can look fine sitting there in the hole, but it can blow out the second there's pressure behind it. This is an ARB single motor compressor. I built it into a portable box and it hooks to the battery just like jumper cables. All right, about 15 PSI, lower than highway pressure so that the tires grip the rocks better. No hiss. 1 down, 3 to go. That one I've done 100 times. Next one, never. On the trail, a rock rips your valve stem off. That's the little piece you unscrew to add air into, and you've got no way to air back up. That's it, you're on the spare. I've never used one of these. It's called a Colby emergency valve. First, I need a reason to use it. Normally replacing a valve stem means taking the tire off the rim. Out here that's not happening. This threads in from the outside. No tire removal, no special tools. That's what makes it a trail fix. The challenge is, I still have the bottom piece of the valve in there. It didn't rip off. And a smarter person wouldn't have forgot the rest of their toolkit and come out here to make this video. There we go. All right, it needs to seat tight enough to seal. That's the whole game. A working valve or a dead tire, and that's the spare gone on tire 2. That would mean the sidewall and the bead would be running on repairs alone with no backup. This is an emergency fix. It's not meant to last forever. Whether it makes it 12 miles all the way out of here, I'm not sure. A plug and an emergency valve got through those. This next one's different. I've had this one sitting in the box for a while and haven't touched it. It works, or I'm putting the spare on right here. This is the one nobody wants. The sidewall patch isn't a permanent fix. It gets you to pavement, that's it. This is a GlueTread sidewall repair kit. But 12 miles of real trail? We'll see. All right, so I'll read the instructions. The surface has to be clean and dry or the patch isn't gonna bond. No bond, no tire, and I'm walking. This kit covers a cut up to a couple inches. Anything bigger, a full sidewall tear, and a spare is your only move. No bubbles. I don't trust it for the highway, but out here, we're about to find out. Everything so far has been tire damage, but what if there's nothing wrong with the tire? It just comes off the rim. All right, air down too low on trail, catch a rock wrong, the tire comes right off the rim. Most people see that and put the spare on. If they don't have one, they're calling a buddy and hoping for the best. I've seen this done on the trail. I haven't done it solo. The bead is the edge of the tire that seals against the rim. The strap squeezes the tread, which pushes it back into place. If I can get it close enough, the air compressor will do the rest. That's the theory. Sometimes the bead catches, sometimes it don't. All right, it's going. I think I can get the strap off now before it gets too tight. All right, let's see if we can get the rest of the way. Oh, it's so close. Whoa! There we go. We got it. Woo! Four tires, 4 repairs. Now they all have to hold. I'm starting to think fixing them was the easy part. Four repaired tires and a lot of trail between here and Pavement. I'd rather not be dealing with another tire after dark. That right there, that's the kind of hit I'm worried about. One good hit on that sidewall patch and we're done. All right, 6 miles in. Let's check the pressure. 15. 13. Went down a tiny bit. Can't get a reading out of that one because this doesn't fit on there. I forgot I'd have to dig out the other tire valve, but it seems solid. I can't make it make any noise. The one with the sidewall patch is a little bit low. $12 miles, 4 repairs, all of them made it. I'm gonna get this tire swapped out. I'm not putting that sidewall patch on the road, but 12 miles of real trail, I wasn't even sure I did it right, and it made it the whole way. Everything I used today fits in one box. It's all linked below. Now I'm headed to the tire shop. It's been a long day. I tested off-road lights the same way. Real trail, no shortcuts, factory versus aftermarket. That's right here. I'll see you next time.